Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining for another Stonksy stream. We've got a special guest with us today, Crypto Coffee Club, who's going to be discussing his Stonksy strategies and running through how he first began using Stonksy and how he's developed it since then. Let's have a look who we've got in the chat so far. We've got Scotty saying he's having a frustrating day. Well, thank you for joining the stream again, Scotty. It's good to have you here. We've got Gordo saying, yo, morning, yo, afternoon to you, because it's just turned 12. We've got Matt X saying good morning. Good morning to you, Matt X. We've got Steve saying let's party. It'll be party time today. Now we've got Crypto Coffee Club on. We've got John Brown saying good morning, Dave. Good morning to you. And good morning to Crypto Coffee Club, who we have on with me as well as a co-host today. We've got Steve again saying afternoon. Scotty with a wave. Here he is, my co-host today. So Crypto Coffee Club has kindly come on and is going to show us his Stonksy strategy and how he is benefiting from the indicator and printing profits. So we've got Gaza saying hi, everyone. Hello to you, Gaz. We've got Pac. Good afternoon to you, mate. I hope your training's going well. We've got Cruz, the ever-present Cruz every day. Howdy, howdy. The Gold Sniper, who we'll also be having on stream in the coming weeks, which will be good. And hopefully, yeah, as his name suggests, we will be sniping some gold on stream. We've got Crypto Bro saying yes to you, Crypto Bro, and we've got the legendary Web3 Spud saying like and sub. You heard the guy. Go and like, drop a subscribe, subscribe if you're not already, and make sure you put that notification bell on to all as well, so you get a little ding when we go live and when we upload new Stonksy videos. We've got the Gold Sniper saying absolutely, yeah, he's looking forward to coming on, I'm sure. We've got Lara Penno. I think you've been in a couple of streams, haven't you, recently as well, saying good day to you. Web3 Spud again, let's go. And what I will do is, just in case anyone, for whatever reason, has not signed up to Stonksy yet, I will drop the link in the chat so you can head over to there, and I'll do that all throughout the stream. And we've got 98k. Spud just said, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 98k. Imagine if we hit 100k live. That would be fantastic. That'd be a historic moment for Stonksy and Bitcoin if we hit 100k live on stream, which would be awesome. But yeah, so I've got my co-host with me today, Crypto Coffee Club. So I'll just give you a little opportunity to introduce yourself. If you just tell us, how you got into crypto, how long you've been in, how long you've been trading, and then obviously how you come about to start to use Stonksy.
Sure. Thanks for having me. Really nice to be here, everyone. It's fun to actually be joining Dave in one of these streams. I'm usually tuning in into them watching. So just a little background about myself. I actually got into crypto back in 2017. So not early enough to be retired yet, unfortunately. But so yeah, it was in that bull run when I came across Bitcoin, and like everybody else, I just got a Coinbase app and bought some. But then, I had a career as well. I was building a business, and I kind of just left it on the sidelines, to be honest. And it wasn't until 2020 when everything locked down and I had pretty much nothing to do. So I just started looking back into crypto because that's what I was interested in. So, I started trying to trade, following different YouTubers, looking more deeply into the space. And it was then I was watching a crypto face stream. I enjoyed watching him doing these insane trades. And it was actually an interview he had with TMG. That's how I came across TMG and subscribed to him way back then. Had more of a keen interest in it then and maintained that interest, investing throughout the bear market, doing little trades here and there. But I always struggled with trading, to be honest. I always made much more just buying spot and holding. I found trading quite hard, like finding the right entries, especially. Recently I was watching TMG streams and he started talking about this Stonksy indicator. And, you see loads of content creators, like fair play to them, they'll create these indicators. And I've always been a bit skeptical about them. But yeah, because I'd followed TMG for so long, I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I opened up a fresh trading account for it, literally put $1,100 in it and thought, right, let's give it a go and see if it works. And yeah, I've been pretty blown away with it, to be honest. like I said, that key issue I had was finding the right entries. Like I'd get to a stage previously where I was trading and think, okay, maybe this is a good time to go along. But I'd go along and then I'd get wicked out and then the price would go up. And it was very frustrating. But now with this, I'm finding it really useful for finding those entries. So like I said, I gave it a go. And I just had phenomenal results in the first week. Yeah, so that's a little intro, little story about me since when I got in and why I started using the indicator.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. So yeah, if anyone wants to go and check out Crypto Coffee Club, I've put his link to his X account and his YouTube in the description. So make sure you go and drop him a follow and a subscription to his YouTube after the stream. It'd be great to support him for coming on and showing us his Stonksy journey and obviously the strategy that he's developed since then. So obviously, just taking it a little bit back, what would you say was the biggest lesson that you learned in your first cycle, or maybe even your second? In 2020, 2021, on how to carry over, the knowledge and the lessons you learned into this cycle, where you've got to a point where you traded 1K up to 10K, and obviously just continuing to smash the trading.
Yeah, so I guess general learning from previous cycles up until this one, like, if you're in crypto for the long term, don't try and catch the bottoms and the tops, especially of the big ones like Bitcoin. Like, none of this is financial advice. Just what my opinion is, and a lesson I taught myself was like, stop trying to time it. Because in the first cycle, I'd buy Bitcoin and I'd sell it. And then if I just held it all this time, it'd have been a lot easier. Would have made probably way more. And, those lessons started to come to fruition. Like, at some point last year, I was looking at my crypto and I thought, oh my gosh, it's feeling really low. Maybe I should sell again after thinking all of this. And then I thought, no, I told myself I'm not going to do this anymore. And I just held and I held out. And, it's paying off now. Unfortunately, a chunk of that's in ETH and that's not moving yet. But that tends to move more after Bitcoin in Jan and Feb, I'd assume. But when it comes to trading, I guess one of the biggest lessons I've had is, make sure you have the right tools, avoid the guesswork and gut feelings. You just need to trade like robotically, like have your indicators, have your signals, have your strategy set up, and wait for those things to come into play before you enter the trade. Now, I'm still learning that because I have my set strategy where if this happens and I'm at my computer, I'll always enter it. But I'm a bit of a degen as well, and if I see something, I'll go for it, but I'll never risk my entire account. I'll never do that again. I'll put in something that I'm willing to risk on a bit of a hunch and a bit of TA. But yeah, they're the main lessons that I guess that I've brought with me to today and that I'm taking with me.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, and there's lessons in there for everyone. Everyone learns along the way. And the one thing I always say is, if you ever have a big costly mistake, whether you lose it on one trade or maybe a series of trades, is at least, at the very least, make them lessons mean something. So, actually take the knowledge from the losses and apply them to your future trades. So, you might be hurting from them losses, or, it might feel bad that you've lost that type of money, whatever it is, whether it's a small amount or big amount, but at least make it mean something and then carry it on into your trading. And that's how you grow then and learn from your mistakes. But yeah, that's fantastic. Great intro. And obviously, thank you for telling us about, your crypto journey so far and how you got into trading. But yeah, if you want to just basically start off on, when you first loaded up Stonksy and you applied it to your chart, what were you trying to look for? Was you trying to look at specific timeframes? And then obviously how you evolved to develop the strategy where you was able to then, grow that account, that 1K account to 10K, and then obviously carry on benefiting from the indicator.
Yeah, for sure. So when I first got it, I was so when I previously traded, and even when I previously bought spot in my in my phase when I was just adding to my portfolio, I try and do it at times where I saw significant divergences in momentum and price. So where momentum's coming down, where price is coming down, and momentum is coming up. There's loads of indicators you can use to show momentum. I use Market Cipher, but there's tons. I believe Stonksy is going to release one too, so I'll probably use that instead when it comes out. But yeah, so that's what I always looked for. So my plan was when I first loaded Stonksy, I thought, right, well, I'm going to use these indicators, this bullish divergence, and when Stonksy goes long around those times, then I'm gonna actually enter. So that they were the key things I looked out for. And like I said, sometimes Stonksy will go green. There's no divergence, and I think, you know what, I'm not going to go crazy here, but I'll take a bit of a risk and I'll go for it. And that has worked sometimes as well. But I can show you like a demo if you like of what, you know, previous trades I've made. And I looked even at the charts this morning, and you could see exactly where I would have gone in as well if I would have been trading at the time. I'll jump into that now. So I did a video about this one, but it's a really good example. So just to so like you said, that's what I first looked out for. But then as I moved on, I developed the strategy a little further. And what was, sorry if the chart looks messy, everyone. But yeah, what I really started to look out for was key levels of support and resistance. So not only looking for these divergences and Stonksy going long or short, but when price got to these key levels, then I'd really be paying attention to what Stonksy does, such as, is it going long around this key level? Or is it going short and is it rejecting? And then going from there. So I'll just take you through. This is a series of trades. I did a video about it where I proved it with my trading account, trades and stuff, and the times, etc. But I'll just jump into it here. So what was important? So price was coming down at this level. This was on Bitcoin the other day, and I'll mainly look at the 3-minute and 1-minute charts for using Stonksy. But by the way, I'll always zoom out to daily, even hourly timeframes, just to get an idea of where the general market's going. But yeah, as you can see here, price was coming down. Momentum was coming up. So there we go. We have a bullish divergence. There was this key level here. And this was a 61.8 Fibonacci level. So what I'd done, I'd zoomed out on the hourly chart. I drew these levels and I was waiting for price to come to this level because price does tend to attract to the 61.8 level after it spikes. So we had a couple of things there. We had price come to this key level. We had it coming down. We had momentum coming up. And then on this candle here, Stonksy entered along on the 3-minute. So that's literally where I entered my position. Now, these little red arrows, these are where I exited the trade. So what I was doing then, I was looking at price action just like here previously and thought, okay, this could be a level where to take profits. And what I always did was just average out profits along the way. Yes, I could have waited till all the way up here to take my profit. But I like to play it on the safe side and take profits while I can. And then a further trade I took was a bit after. Now here you can see I didn't use all my usual TA. I just saw a few interesting things happening. Price had closed above this 20 moving average. It had closed above this additional key price level, which I'd drawn out previously. Another key level of support and resistance, and Stonksy went long again. So I went long. And then all I did was waiting for price to attract to these other key levels up here. And again, what was interesting, I took profits along the way at these little red arrows. But then what you can see here is price rejected off this key level. The candle came back down, and Stonksy here actually went red. And I actually still had some in that trade. So what I did, I then reversed the trade, which you can do. And I rode it down a little bit as well, but just took profit again. I like this key, sorry about the squiggly line, the key level of support and resistance there, and took out profits from the trade. So that was a really good day trade in Bitcoin. And, you know, you're looking at in between them, we've got 12 till 2 hours of watching the charts there. Then I reversed it for 6 minutes past 4 to 20 past 4. So I'm not spending all day doing this because I can't at the moment. Then just some more examples of it here. So later on, I wasn't at my desk, but you can see the same thing happening here. Price coming down, momentum coming up, Stonksy going green here, and yeah, price going back up to those key levels of support and resistance. And just another example of it very recently on Dogecoin. So this is this morning, UK time, about 9:30. You can see all this starting to play out. We're looking at the 1 minute on Dogecoin now. So you can see everything. I pretty much go through the same thing in all my videos each time. It must be it's probably going to get quite boring after a while. But yeah, so here we go again. Price coming down, momentum coming up. That's a strong bullish divergence. And then Stonksy again going green just here. And again, what Jordan's been mentioning on his streams recently is use this 20 MA. Like when price is closing above that, that's a bullish indicator. Stonksy have gone green. All of these things were building the case to go long. So yeah, this was another great opportunity to take a little long and take some profits here at this next level of support and resistance. So yeah, that's the kind of approach I've been taking. And look, if you even zoom out to the 3 minute on Doge here, so there's the opportunity with the 1 minute. Sorry about the messy chart now, but you can see again here, even on the 3 minute, price coming down, momentum coming up, Stonksy going green here. Another great opportunity. It closes over the 20 MA. And another opportunity to take the long here. So there's opportunities in both the 1 and 3 minute time frame where I'm looking at. There's probably more in the bigger time frames, but I'm not using them to trade as much. I'm just using them to get an idea of direction. But yeah, that's a little summary about strategy. If anyone's got any questions, but that's the main thing I'm doing, where I'm entering the trades with the most conviction. So it's key levels of support and resistance, bullish divergence, entering with Stonksy, and averaging out at the key levels of support and resistance. What I'm doing less so, but I do sometimes, but not as much, is doing shorts. I don't like shorting in the bull market. Just from personal experience, there's still big dips in the bull markets, which you can really make some good money on, and I do it now and again, but I do it with much more reservation than I do with taking the long positions. But yeah, that's a little summary. If you feel you've got any questions or anything to ask about the strategy, feel free to ask away.
Yeah, and that's a great run through there, Coffee. Thank you very much for that. And it's obviously interesting to see how you've built your strategy around several obviously different working parts. And I'm guessing you're mostly like a low time frame trader, looking at the 1 minute, 3 minute primarily.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Because when I get down at my desk, I don't, because the way my life's set up at the moment, I don't have time to monitor charts throughout the day. So I like to just, when I sit down, I like to be able to get in and out of a trade ideally, whilst I'm sat there. So that's the reason why I'm looking at the shorter time frames. Now, sometimes what happens is I'll enter a trade and I'll be averaging out profits, and it just keeps on moving. And then I'll turn that into a long-term trade. So then I'll just have it there. I'll bring my stop loss pretty much up to my entry, and it's just a risk-free hodl then almost, which I'll monitor here and there, but I'm not too stressed about it to the point I need to be checking it all the time. But yeah, definitely the lower time frames is where I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So we've had a question for you. Someone asking if you could show this strategy with Sol.
So I can have a look at it now. I did do some Sol trades. More of my chart could be an utter mess, but let's have a look.
And we've got
I'll do now
for you as well. We've got Gordo saying great to hear and great explanation. We've had really, I'm sure what we'll call that really geek. Saying great explanation there, nice one. So yeah, we'll have a look at Sol to see if see what's going on with Sol.
Yeah, put me on the spot here now. So I'm looking at what I'd do here. Let me see on the 3 minute. So what I'd be looking for is, this is so easy to do in hindsight. So it'll be that easy to pick out, oh, here would have been a great place to do a trade. But I'm just looking at some examples now. So here you go. Let me improve the chart a little bit. Okay, so this is 20th November. So this is yesterday, around 11 p.m.
Yeah.
So look, we have this key level of support. Remember, draw out your lines of support and resistance. So zoom out to the daily levels, the hourly levels, the 4-hourly levels. See where price is gravitating towards, and use them as your points to look out for. But when you're exiting, look at more. You can look at close range areas of support and resistance too. But anyway, this is a longer time frame support and resistance line here. And you can see price came down to it here. So price is coming down. Momentum is coming up. You have your bullish divergence. You have Stonksy going long on this candle here. And as Jordan's been saying recently, it's closed above that 20 moving average. And there you go. There's a nice position to be in. And even Stonksy exits for you in a profit still. If you use your support and resistance, you could have. Oh, sorry, I'm not drawing straight lines. You could have exited at a slightly better price, but that's just an example on Sol there. So these things do come up, I guess, on any asset. Personally, the trades which I've been doing have been on Bitcoin, Sol, and Doge. Using Stonksy, but I'm sure there's plenty more as well. But yeah, I hope that was a decent example on Sol. Just jumping into it then.
Yeah. That's superb, and obviously just to the right there as well, you can see as soon as the price lost MA20, that it got that fierce sell-off right there.
Yeah, exactly.
The red.
Exactly. And what's interesting there as well, there was a bearish divergence. So you see price came up here.
Yeah.
Momentum came down. You got Stonksy going red. It's closing below the 20 MA, and that's a monster trade there. Yeah, and it even exits you out pretty much in good time as well. So yeah, another example of it there on Sol. And yeah, bearish divergences also work, but just personally, I'm more cautious with shorting in the bull market because you get these green god candles out of nowhere, and you just don't want to be on the other side of one. But that's not to say you shouldn't short in bear markets. If you can manage it, you definitely should.
Yeah, and obviously as well, then to the right, it got the bounce back up, didn't it?
Exactly.
So
yeah.
Perfect V reversal, but obviously with Stonksy catching the drop and then catching the reversal all the way.
Absolutely, and you can even wait for that confirmation, as Jordan's been saying recently. It's gone green. You get that close above the 20 MA there, and then price continues to rise. So it's just such a useful indicator for finding those entries.
Yeah,
that's what I found, and it's been a game changer for finding entries for me, because that was the one thing that I really always struggled with. Like most of the time, I'd put on trades, and I'd be stopped out, and then price would go in the position price would go in the direction I thought it would, but because I entered at a slightly wrong time, I got wicked out or stopped out. But it's preventing that from happening as much now, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's superb. And we've got TMG saying, I just caught an incredible long on ETH using Stonksy up 14k in 5 minutes. Would you be okay pulling the ETH chart up? We don't have to do any analysis on it or anything, but let's just see what it's saying.
Yeah, that's my aim, is to get to TMG level gains with Stonksy. Then I'll be happy. Not say I'm not happy now, but yeah, that'd be nice. Wow, he's had a pump actually.
Yeah, it's up, what's it up there? What's that? 6%? Is it? Yeah, it's up 6% on a day. It's on your watch on the right hand side there, just under.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. Wow, 6%. My gosh. You know what's funny? I actually asked TMG. I think it was on his stream yesterday. I was like, look, if you were holding a significant portion of your portfolio in ETH, what would you do with it now? Would you diversify? He was like, no, I'd hold it. He thinks it's going to run. So he's put his money where his mouth is there. But,
just a little, he's up 17k now, up 17k. But as he says, key thing is, can you have the mental clarity to close the trade? So
that's it. And I think that's it. And I think what helps me is, because I'm guilty of FOMO all the time. Like every time I'll enter a trade, it's making profit and I should close it. You know what? This could be the time that it's just God candles up to 5k ETH or something. But you can still keep, you can nurture that FOMO. You can average out at those key levels of support and resistance. Like I've done, like with my Dogecoin trade, I'm still in that. I averaged out at key levels of support and resistance that I'd drawn back from the daily time frame, in its last run. And I've just been averaging out, but I'm still holding on to it. So you can turn a trade into a bag which you hold for a little bit longer, but definitely take your profits out along the way.
Yeah,
You can see it's now up 22k. It's just going up and up and up.
Yeah. And what was interesting was as when we started the stream, it was, I think ETH was up. I had a look on your watch list. I think it was up 3% on the day. So it's had a 3%, 3.5% pump in the 25 minutes that we've been on.
Wow.
So
I wonder if the 1 minute caught it. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Look at that. I was on the 3 minute. So
there you go. All 57 of you.
Yeah. So this has been an expensive stream. Should have been trading instead of this, and would have caught this.
You would have been looking at.
I do look at ETH. Yeah, I don't trade it. ETH something I'm more of a long-term holder in. I do want to be trading it a little bit more using Stonksy. It seems to be, well, just looking at the past few minutes, it seems to be doing well with it. I'm interested in ETH though, because everybody's slating it at the moment in general, which makes me think, okay, it could be a good time to be looking at it now. It's when sentiment is the lowest. It's a good time to go into things, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, and that's it. And we had one person ask, I think it was on Tuesday, I think, was saying that they hold most of the portfolio in Bitcoin, but then the second largest holding is ETH. And he was asking, obviously with ETH suffering, should they just get rid of it and change it into Bitcoin? And obviously what I said was, in my opinion, is that at this point in the cycle, ETH has got much more room to run than Bitcoin because it's been lagging so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now it's starting to play catch up a little bit.
Yeah, I was there in that exact position. I was honestly nearly probably 99% in ETH. And when was it? It was probably a couple of months ago, or a month ago. I'm not sure now. I went down to 50% in it, and I diversified a bit more into Bitcoin and Solana. That's like my long-term holdings, but then I'll take some smaller plays on some AI coins, gaming coins, some meme coins, and then I'll have, oh no, what's happened there? Then I'll have my trading account as well. But yeah, so that's the hardest thing in the cycle. I guess it's trying not to flip flop about, because if you're always going to something that's already pumped, you're gonna miss out on everything then. While he's still going, TMG is happy.
It's got so much more room to go.
Exactly.
That is a monster pump. Say 7% now on the day.
Wow, that is mad. Yeah, what a move! And the 1 minute caught it. It's
So there's a live example for you, everyone. So we've got 53 in. Make sure you have gone and dropped the stream a like. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you put the notification bell onto all, so you get a notification every time we go live. We've got Adam Hill saying grade A product. Thank you very much, Adam. I hope you're enjoying using Stonksy. We've got TMG saying up huge. He's up huge. Press like.
25k.
Yes. Close it. We've got Hussein saying at TMG, get on stream. He'll be going live after me, I'm sure. We have a bit of a routine, Hussein. There's no point both of us being live at the same time. That way you get a full afternoon's worth of entertainment. So we've got Lio saying ETH monster. Yeah, it looks like someone's woken ETH up today for sure. We've got TMG saying ETH is chugging like mashtag on a drunk stream. That is some chugging. We've got, so it's up 25k now. God candle on ETH. Shane says, yeah, absolute God candle. And we've got TMG saying he's not closing. It's moon or dust. So we'll see how high ETH can it get to double digits today potentially. Oh yeah, well, TMG says 20%. It looks like it's definitely going to get to 10 potentially. It's not that far away now. And it's interesting to obviously see, like, is this now the start of the rotation? Obviously, Bitcoin's extremely close to 100k, at 98k. Is this now where, maybe it's got obviously a bit more to push higher, but then is this maybe the time when ETH starts to run and then we get that rotation then into obviously like large and mid cap altcoins, and then it goes down the pyramid then? That'll be interesting to watch over the coming months. Because obviously in 2017, we had Bitcoin top out, didn't we? I think it was it in the November, and then
It was November, then Jan and Feb, wasn't it? The
yeah,
alt run.
and then alts just went on an absolute monster run for the 2 months after that. So it'll be interesting to see if that's the same case, if we have a 2017 type of rotation where we get the Bitcoin top out, or at least the momentum slows down on it, and then alts just have 2 months, or whatever it may be, of just absolutely exploding. We've got Lyle saying beer stream was funny. What beer stream? I don't know. Was TMG drinking beer on stream one day? I don't know. We've got Shane saying I'm up 200%. What's that on, Shane? Are you on ETH, or are you still on other ones? We've got Hussein saying I'm hoping Solid's 260 before the retracement that we're expecting. Well, the thing is, you don't want to count your chickens, do you? At this point, everyone wants the retracement, don't they? Everyone wants a flush to then get re-long, rebuy. So we'll be interested to see what happens if maybe it just keeps blasting high. I did have a look at the heat map this morning, and liquidations are really starting to build now up towards 110 on Bitcoin. They're really starting to now climb higher, as obviously people are trying to short it. So it will be interesting to see what happens, because now we're starting to get a big chunk of liquidity now building above 100k to higher levels. We've got TMG saying Bitcoin might not do 100k. I'm shorting because I have a weird feeling Bitcoin down, alt up. Potentially we get that scenario. He's long on ETH and short on Bitcoin. That's what he's doing. He's up to $26,000 now, and this is all thanks to Stonksy on the 1 minute. So you could pay for many plans with that. That's for sure. So Shane is up 200% on ETH today. Fantastic. He's still holding his XRP position, he says. Guys are complimenting TMG's trade. Do I close? I would, personally, for 26k. It's not bad. When did you open it? About 20 minutes ago. It's not bad going, is it? He's saying close and buy, GP. Hussein saying, you're right, but taking some profits off my leverage trade for both scenarios doesn't sound too shabby. Well, it's it. You should never be afraid to take profits. Profits aren't profits until they're solidified. We've got Shane saying Gala. He's long on Gala, and it's broke its trend, according to Shane. So yeah, that's fantastic. And obviously we will see what happens here with Stonksy on the 1 minute, because it's absolutely ripping. We're just above 3.3k on ETH now, for what is probably the first time in ages, is it?
Yeah, it'll be a long time. I'll go out, zoom out to the daily, see when it was last year. Yeah, back in July.
Yeah,
was the last time we were up at these levels.
Yeah. So potentially, we're going to get maybe a run towards 4k on ETH.
Yeah, looks like it.
Potentially. And what's Sol doing? Where are we up to on Sol?
So, sorry about that. I'll remove the drawings off this. It's looking messy.
That's okay. Keep them on there if you want.
Yeah, 2 for 4. So going back to the weekly chart now. We're like right up there.
It's getting
right
there.
Near its all-time high.
260, is it? Is that where that wick is? It is, isn't it? 260 ish.
Yeah, 260.
Yeah. So we will see what happens to Sol, because obviously that and a lot of others are still yet to break out. Compared to Bitcoin, and obviously Sol is the closest one. He's still got another about 1.5k to run before it reaches all that high. So we've got TMG saying ETH to 4k. Yes, that's what we want. Either that, or it undoes all gains, and what it does normally. Yeah, potentially. I suppose it depends what mood the ETFs are in, doesn't it? Obviously we've had the run. Did the run start in Asia session? I think it probably did, didn't it? And then has obviously worked its way into the London session.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, what happens when the US market opens. Are they gonna carry on pumping it, or are we gonna get a flush? We've got Shane saying he's just closed his ETH trade. And what was you on, Shane? 200%ish, something like that. We've got the Gold Sniper saying he's not going to sell his ETH until 9k. Oh, so you're expecting what? Just under another 3x on ETH. We've got Elfish saying
you're right.
that would be good, wouldn't it? We've got Elfish saying, after another winning short on gold on a 3-minute with Stonksy about an hour ago. Well, that's good. And we will, we will have the gold sniper on as well to cover gold at some point in the near future. But Elfish is smashing gold there on the 3-minute with Stonksy. We've got Cruz saying, here we go. Yes, here we go. It's good to be watching this on stream as well. It's always good when something like this happens. But make sure everyone does go and drop a like on the stream. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as we march on towards 1,000 followers. I think, subscribers. I think we're probably nearing on 600 now. So we're not too far away to that 1,000 mark, which is good going. What do you guys think of Peter Wall joining TAP XTP? That's a question for TMG. Maybe TMG could give his thoughts on that. I am not too sure. I don't know who Peter Wall is, but maybe TMG could give us his thoughts on Peter Wall joining the TAP team, which obviously might have an effect on XTP in the future. Who knows? But yeah, so that's obviously a really good run through by Crypto Coffee Club on his strategy. And yeah, have you got anything else that you'd like to cover, Coffee, before you go?
I guess nothing else, to be honest. I'm going to be doing more trades, hopefully over the weekend and throughout next week, and I'll just keep sharing the story of how I'm getting on with Stonksy. I'll keep people posted about what's working, but I think the main thing is, I think TNG said it the other day, like, let's just keep it simple. Don't try and overcomplicate it. You'll watch so many YouTubers and stuff saying you need to do this, you need to do that, you need these 10 indicators, look at these 10 other things.
Yeah.
But a load of that's been built into Stonksy, and that's what's giving you these key entries. So if you look at that 20 moving average, look for a divergence, and wait for Stonksy to enter, then average out on those key levels of support and resistance, unless you're TMG and just do moon or dust. But yeah, I think that's it. Keep it simple. Nothing else from my side anyway.
Yeah, well, that was Coffee. I'm going to be staying on, so make sure you do stay on stream. We're not going anywhere just yet. Make sure you do stay on. But yeah, as TMG says, really appreciate the videos from Coffee. Great videos. Yeah, so make sure everyone who's on the stream, once I come off, you go and find Coffee. His links are in the description. Go and give him a follow on X, and go and give him a subscription on YouTube. Let's get his followers up, because he is putting out some really good content and covering Stonksy really well. So let's go and show him some love after the stream. You'll find all this stuff in the description, and let's get his audience a little bit up, so we can get the word of Stonksy out there to more people. But yeah,
I really appreciate that, everyone. Thank you. And it was, as this indicator, it was the reason I started the YouTube. I was actually so pleasantly surprised with it. I thought I just want to show more people, how well it's working for me. So really appreciate all the support. I'd love to do this again sometime. I had fun. I'll watch the rest of the stream now today anyway, and I'll join TMG's after. It's a daily routine now. Thanks for having me, everyone. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem at all. Thank you. And yeah, we'll definitely have Coffee Club as a resident guest on the stream. It'd be great to get him back on in the near future, and obviously cover the trades he's been taking and any strategy that he's evolved. So I'll remove you from the stage now, Coffee. Thank you very much. And yeah, we'll definitely get you on sometime soon again. Right, well, that was Coffee Crypto. Make sure you all go and share him some love after the stream. I'm just going to share my screen now. So we're going to get back to the usual. We're going to have a look at some cryptos. So yes, hopefully everyone enjoyed the stream so far. It was great to have a user on. So that's a real user who's developed his strategy using Stonksy. So it's great to obviously have some people sharing, how they've developed it, maybe, different things that they're using. As Coffee said, he's using momentum, he's using MA20, and then, some pretty basic SR lines. You don't need overkill on the chart. But yeah, so this is Bitcoin on the 10 minutes as well. So anyone who might have missed it, obviously we covered it on. Oh no, did we cover it on Coffee? I don't think we did. But on the 10 minute, as we can see, it got long yesterday at 10 o'clock. So just over 24 hours ago. And currently on Bitcoin, we are up just nearly 5%. And that's on the 10-minute chart. And then if we scale out to the 5-minute, we're still on with it as well. If you do have any questions, guys, make sure you get them in the chat as usual, and any tickers that you want covering, we'll have a look at. But let me just show you what it's been doing on Bitcoin. So we are long from this morning, just at the turn of midnight-ish, and that's on the 5 minute. And then if we have a look at the 1 hour, we are still in the green as well from Tuesday, early doors. And that one is currently up just shy of 7% as Bitcoin is marching on towards 100K. So did anyone catch this? Are you trading Bitcoin or have you moved over to alts? Obviously, we've had TMG, we've had Shane, we've had a few others catch the Ethereum pump. Did you catch it? So we've got Flynn saying, shout out to Leo. Happy birthday, Leo. He's turning 11 today. Happy birthday to you, Leo. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy your birthday. And hopefully Flynn is going to be making some profits for you to spend on your birthday. So that would be good, wouldn't it? Not to put you on the spot there, Flynn, but yeah, you got to be making them Stonksy profits to pay for his birthday dinner or whatever it is. We've got Stonksy Pepe, 1 minute, 9% catch. Let's have a look at that. We've got Elfish saying happy birthday to Leo as well. Yeah, happy birthday, Leo. And we've got Thomas saying, I bought a subscription to Stonksy. Have really struggled so far. Every time I've entered a trade, the 1 minute for Bitcoin. Right, okay, well, let's have a look. We'll have a look at that as well. But let's have a look at the Pepe chart. So someone's saying that Stonksy has caught a 9% move on Pepe on the 1 minute. It's currently up just shy of 10% on the day. Am I maybe potentially on the wrong chart? Let's see. Pepe US. There we go. Wrong chart. So yeah, currently 9% up on Pepe on the 1 minute. It flipped long just over an hour ago. So that's not bad for an hour. Just under a 9% move on the 1 hour. Has anyone caught that Pepe one? We've got Savior Crypto saying, I did an video this morning on my channel. Very chuffed with myself. Yeah, make sure after the stream as well, when you go and showing Crypto Coffee Club some love, go and check out Savior Crypto, who is putting together weekly videos for us at Stonksy. You'll have seen him on the most recent ones for sure. Go and check out his channel as well after the stream if you haven't. We've got TMG. So here's a reply to you, Thomas, about you struggling. He's saying trade between midday and 5 p.m. And as you can see today at midday, so obviously midday, UK time, pretty much, within 20 minutes of us starting to stream, that's when, the volume started to come in. And TMG is saying enter breakout trades, do not trade every trade. We've got Spud, I'm guessing reminding TMG of an AMA in 15 minutes. We've got Let's Go asking if he's going live. He probably will be going live, yes. Yeah, it's just confirmed there, yeah. He will go live probably after I've finished towards maybe US Open. I have to do pre-AMA. I'll get spanked. Yeah. Yeah. That's my problem. I've been trying evening in the UK. Yeah. So yeah, try what TMG has suggested. So like 12 o'clock onwards, and then, up until 5 p.m. you catch the first, 3 hours or so of the US market opening when the volume of the ETFs come in. So Ryder is saying, do you have some backtesting data? We have put together a load of backtesting data and a load of data on strategy as well, which is just being compiled at the moment. So that will be released as soon as possible, whether it be end of this week or early next week. But yeah, we've got loads of data, and that's going to be all going on the website. It's going to all be written out for everyone. So you can go and see, the backtesting data that we've put together, data on strategy, and that's being all put together for all the users now. And that will be obviously made public. It will be on the website. So yeah, we will announce when that's released. But yeah, it'll be very beneficial to users to have that. So yeah, watch the space on that. It's nearly done. We got TMG saying he's now $28,000 in profit on his Ethereum position. That's insane. That's insane. And all thanks to Stonksy as well. Leave the Pepe chart on. It does seem to be going, doesn't it? It's really going. And this is in an hour. This only opened, so it opened long on the 1 minute. Literally, 11.27. It's currently 12.45. So we are flying on Pepe at the moment. Yeah. So as I've just said, TMG has just reiterated that we have data proving hours of midday to 5 p.m. is the highest profit area, and that will all be made public and all be released on the website. We've got Elfish saying he took a cheeky short on Bitcoin just below the highs. No TA, just a punt that it will drop down. Well, sometimes you got to trade with your gut, haven't you? Sometimes you just get that gut feeling, and obviously, as long as you got your risk managed, you've got a point where you'll be stopped out, and you're not risking your whole account on it. There's nothing wrong with having a punt following your gut. We got Thomas saying, I have school run right in the middle of the best trading time. Have your alerts on? Have your alerts set on? Or trade before it and then exit all your trades and then just get back to it afterwards. Or, if they're in profit, just move your stop losses up to entry and just let them run and just see what happens. There's plenty of options for you. Midday being 12-ish BST. We're currently back on GMT now, Fever, in the UK. So yeah, it's currently or UTC, GMT, UTC, same thing. So yeah, we're not on BST anymore. So yeah, 12 UTC. The Stonksy logo man should have a green paintbrush in his left hand. Yeah, maybe we switch that up then. We've got TMG saying first data goes live today, I believe, but strategies coming in the next few days. Yeah, so all the data is going to be coming. Like I say, we can't release it when it's not ready. It has to be ready. Everything that we do at Stonksy is, to the highest quality and to the best benefit of the users. So as soon as it's ready, we'll release it, but it has to be right and it has to be the best that it can be first. So that's what we'll be doing. We've got Lio saying ETH is roaring. We've got GC Crypto saying, hi, mate. Sorry, been busy at work. Lol, nice to be here for 15. Back to it. Yeah, well, it's good to have you back. Welcome back to the stream. And when you do get time, make sure you go back and watch the first half. We've currently been live for 47 minutes, but from the start, we had Crypto Coffee Club on, running through his strategy and running through how he uses Stonksy, which is superb. We've got Matthew Anderson saying, how do you guys get around the trademark with the Wall Street Bets logo? That's a good question. That's a question for TMG. That maybe TMG could answer that. That's an interesting question. I'm not too sure. Any update on the trading bot? It's still in the works. When we have an update, we'll let you know. But like I just said regarding the data, everything needs to be right. Everything we do is to the highest quality to improve the product. And until it's 100% perfect or 100% satisfactory on our end, we won't release anything. So Fever is saying, can't wait for strategies. This will legit change my life. Built up a nice trading account with memes. With a good strategy, I could pay off my house and beyond. That is the dream, innit? That's the dream. To live debt free, to have a free life where you haven't got a mortgage, etc., etc. That is the dream. So we all wish the best for you, Fever, and we're all behind you in following that journey. We've got GC saying, if I buy Stonksy, how do I get it? Is it like trading view indicator to be added? Yeah, so when you buy Stonksy, so you can obviously buy it on the website, which I will pop in the chat now. Just give me a second. Or there's an option on the website to email in if you want to pay in crypto. You've got the option to pay in crypto on any of the plans as well. But pretty much when you buy, as soon as one of us at the team get round to, we tend to give access very quickly. But as soon as one of us will see the order come through, we give you access on TradingView, and then you literally open it up. It will come into a little box here. So you probably, unless you've already got an indicator that's locked, you might not have this box at the bottom. It comes into this invite only box, and then there it is, Stonksy, and then you load it up. But you can't access that until we give you access. But yeah, so if you are wanting to get it, then yeah, obviously I will personally go and grant you access straight after the stream if one of my colleagues hasn't already got to you. So yeah, very quickly. We've got, will the bot be included in the Stonksy? Yes, yeah, everything that we do is is included. Yeah. So like the Discord access was included. When we upgraded the alert to the alert system, that was included. So yeah, like I'd say, the next few months are very exciting for Stonksy, and obviously going to be a huge benefit to the users, because we're not just resting, at where we are. We're continuing to think of ways we can improve the product, develop it, make it better for users. So we are not stopping. There's plenty in the pipelines for the coming months, and obviously in that time we'll think of more stuff and how we can develop it and make it better. So yeah, users will only ever be getting a better, more refined product from us. Could you release Stonksy for free and take commission on trades? No, we cannot do that. Sorry, we cannot release Stonksy for free. It's TMG saying, ask for forgiveness, not permission. I live my life by this, and that's the best way to be. Live free. Yeah, as TMG reiterated, no discounts on Stonksy. Shane is saying, does a CSE referral code work for Stonksy? No, but Stonksy does have its own referral code, which you can sign up with. You'll find that on the website. But what I'll do after the stream is I'll put that in the sorry, not the website. I meant the Twitter account. What I'll do, I'll put the link for how you sign up as a Stonksy affiliate in the Twitter bio as well. Currently, it's not in there, but I'll go and pop that in afterwards, so that's always in there. But yeah, you get a kickback of 10% on any sales that come through your affiliate link. We've got Mr. Tickle saying, how much time a day do you think you need to put in it? I'm restricted to my 9 to 5, so I can focus for 1 hour on my lunch. Yeah, so obviously in that 1 hour, I suppose, firstly, it depends on what time zone you are. If you're in the UK, you'll catch it good, because as TMG said, he recommends 12 till 5 time in the UK. So, say if you have your lunch at 12 o'clock, hopefully you'll catch a good hour of volatility like today. For example, this is on Pepe. We've had, if I pull up ETH, we've had this on ETH, all in the past hour and a half. But you can take advantage of the alert system. So, I don't know, obviously, where you work or your access to your phone or whatever. But 2 weeks ago, we rolled out alerts. As you can see here, these are some that I set yesterday. And these are all the alerts that I've had fired through to me overnight. But you can set alerts. So, even while you're working, as long as, maybe you can have your phone, at your desk or wherever, you could just set an alerts. So then, TradingView will fire an alert through to your phone saying, Stonksy has changed background color, or, maybe if you're wanting it for a specific one, it's changed to green. And then you could act on that then. And then you can have it vice versa as well. So, yeah, you could benefit from the alerts. TMG said no discount on Stonksy. That is correct. Like TMG said, 1 hour is enough. Lunchtime is perfect. Yeah, so you catch a good time, obviously, with it. And then, yeah, you could use the alerts as well, which is very handy for people who are maybe on short time, time constraints. Because you don't have to look at the chart. You just wait until it pops up on your phone. We've got Crypto Coffee Club saying, can't wait to try out the bot. Yeah, can't we all? We've got John Rowlinson saying, so glad the Discord is live. We can finally work together to help everyone. Yeah, we've had so many people join the Discord. I think close to 200 people have joined already. And obviously, everyone's still new in there. We've had really good discussion going in there. But obviously, as time goes on, people will become friends, just have daily discussions in there. And then, there's things like the lounge and things that we can work on in terms of getting everyone together. Let's go. Is there a discount on Stonksy for Southerners? Nope. There is no discount. Let's go. Unfortunately, there is no discount. TMG says, technically, you could sign up on your own affiliate. That is true, actually, yeah. Yeah, technically, you could. So technically, you could create an affiliate link, then sign up on your own affiliate link, and then get the 10% kickback to you. That's one option. So TMG's just found you all a loophole there. Yeah. So there you go. There's a little bit of alpha from TMG for you on how you can, rig the system a little bit. But in the end, you still need to sign up regardless. But yeah, what time frames do your bots currently trade on Femex? We don't. The bot isn't live, John. The bot isn't live. So yeah, the bot will be something that's coming in the future. We don't have any exact news on exact time frame for release at the moment, but it is in the pipework or pipeline. Which one's that? I think it's pipeline, isn't it? Not pipework. So we've got Mr. Tickle saying that's awesome. Sign up for Stonksy incoming. Yeah, it'd be great to have you. And like I say, anyone who's interested in joining, do come and sign up, and you'll get access to the Discord, and you can obviously choose the plans. Come and join us for a month, and then no doubt you will end up staying on for much longer. We got need to sign up to be an affiliate and chill as hard as Tomo. Yeah, if you chill as hard as Tomo, yeah, you're working yourself hard. You guys should mint a Stonksy meme coin. That's one for TMG to maybe think about. I don't know. A Stonksy meme coin. That would make a good meme coin logo, to be fair, doesn't it? It looks cool as hell. But yeah. So let's have a look what's going on ETH. So it's getting a little bit of consolidation here after a monster pump up in the past hour. And we've still got Solana, which got the pump up and then dropped back down, and is currently in the red, which is in profit as well. So what else is pumping at the moment? Has anyone got anything that they would like me to look at? What else is pumping at the moment? Through. So that's all to do with the backtesting data, John. So that's not actually due to the bot itself. The bot will literally just trade based on the background color change. So you'll be able to get an idea of the success rate and the performance of it based on the backtesting data when we release it. The bot is literally there just to open and close trades, isn't it? Fees are a killer. Yeah, but we'll be able to very shortly, very shortly, provide you the official exchange partner of Stonksy, and we'll have an affiliate link for you guys to join. And they are, I believe, one of, or maybe TMG knows exactly, they're either one of or they are the lowest exchange fees in the industry. Very good exchange, and yeah, that will be coming soon. Bitcoin is dumping, ETH is pumping, OP is pumping. Let's have a look. So TMG wants us to have a look at FTM, OP, Metis, and OM. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at FTM firstly. So FTM on the 1 minute to start off with, superb. Got into the green background, similar time as ETH, pumped up. Then we got a slight drop down into the red, and then switch back green, and it's on its second leg at the moment. So that is superb by FTM. From open till close, 4%. And then from open till currently, just over 1% as well. And that is literally within an hour. So that is near 6% gain in an hour. And they are on 2 FTM trades. Have we got much on the 3 minute perhaps? 3 minute caught it all. So there wasn't any break on the 3 minute. Superb. Are we long on the 1 hour? Nothing on the 1 hour. Anything on the 10 minute? And we are long on the 10 minutes as well. So very nice from FTM there. What was the other ones? OP. So just more on that, obviously, tease of the exchange partner. TMG said they will give it a big fee discount, and it's 0 KYC. So there you go. To anyone wondering, where obviously we'll be recommending you to trade, and obviously have a link for you to join. They will be giving a big fee discount, and it's 0 KYC. So there's a little clue for you on the exchange that will be coming, that we will be partnering with at Stonksy. So that's FTM. The other one was OP, wasn't it? OP. Is the pump OP? Is the pump overpowered? And it is. Look at that on a 3 minute bang. And notice nicely before as well, we got the drop down beforehand. Really nice catch there on the drop. And then, yeah, straight back up. And currently, it's in the midst. If I just get rid of that, it's currently in the midst of moving out of the green background potentially. But on the 3 minute, we got, so say if that closes out there from open till close, we've got 8%. But it did go as high as near 10. And that's, again, in the space of an hour. So we've had a really explosive morning into mid-afternoon. Well, I say mid-afternoon, lunchtime, on altcoins, specifically Ethereum-related ones. Currently catching a nice drop on the 1 minute on OP. What was the other ones? Metis and OM, wasn't it? So Metis. Metis USDT. Let's have a look at Metis. Oh, Metis is. Oh, look at that! Absolutely flying. 18% up on the day. Nearly 19%, and on the 1 minute, that's a thing of beauty. Look, we had this drop off here this morning. Then we had the pump up, and then we had a brief opening on the red. Then we got the second pump up. Then Stonksy caught the drop down, and then caught the reversal. That's some superb trading by Stonksy. The thing is, that's one. Say you catch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say even if you catch, 3 or 4 of them, maybe you don't catch all of them. Maybe you just catch that one, and that one. That's your trading done potentially for the week. Then potentially you hit your profit targets for the week just on 3 1-minute trades in the space of 2-3 hours. Currently we're up 13% ish on Metis on this 1 minute indication. Anything on the 3 minute? Currently not got it on the 3 minute, but it did get that nice drop down there. Did get the push up, drop down there, and a drop down there as well. But the 1 minute is proving to be fantastic because of the fast nature of it. If you think about it, just how fast this move has gone. That's why we're seeing the best performance on the 1 minute at the moment, just because of the sheer speed of the move. We've got a question there again. Premium AMA now, so that's a reminder for TMG, I'm guessing. Worth getting just for the clout, to be honest. I think he's on about the Palau ID or digital residency anywhere else. Yeah, it's good. It's a cool thing to have. Just good thing to have in your possession, isn't it? Does this work on everything? I'm holding bonk. Hope it goes up. It works on everything. Works on all crypto. Works on gold, silver, S&P 500. Your FX pairs. Works on everything. TMG saying I put 400k into Metis at like 40. At 40. I say on stream. What's it at the moment? Oh yeah, nice. So over 20% up. So TMG is $20,000 up on his 400k. 400k. His 100k investment into Metis at $40, which is not too bad at all. You can't complain with that, can you? Elfish is saying he's just taking profit on his Bitcoin short. Let's see what Bitcoin's been doing in the past 1 minute. 1 minute on the 1 minute chat. So yeah, we got the drop down on Bitcoin down towards 97. Be interesting to see what happens. We've got an hour and a half until US Open. And then what was the last one? OM, wasn't it? OM has just been on an absolute tear. It must be one of the best performing altcoins in the whole industry in terms of minus memes. It must be absolutely insane. I mean, look at this. This is a prime example for you. So everyone who wants a higher time frame. This is on the 1 hour on OM. It flipped green last Thursday, so a week ago. And then we got, so from open until close, we got 158% as high as over 200. And then that closed out yesterday night and is currently in a nice profit as it's dropping back down, which is expected after a 200% pump. So OM is looking superb. We've got Rafael saying hi. Hi to you, Rafael. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're taking some good trades. Let's see if there's anything happening on the 1 minute. I suspect the 1 minute might be good, judging for the choppiness and obviously the earlier volatility. So let's go back and check on the 1 minute on OM. It's just it's literally just catching basically everyone, isn't it? Apart from the small short-lived ones, but big drop down there on OM, bounce back up, drop again, short-lived green back down, drop, few short-lived ones drop, bounce back up, drop down, bounce back up, drop down. You get the idea. It's literally just catching all the big low time frame moves. That was a fierce drop down there before after a nice pump up, and even today, it's caught some real nice ones. So that is OM working out superbly. But yeah, on the 1 hour, doesn't really get better than that, does it? In terms of catching the pump and then getting out and then starting to catch the reversal. But yeah, so that's OM. So we've covered some nice ones there recommended by TMG. Does anyone else have any other tickers or questions that you may want to ask? Do let me know in the chat. But thank you to all 58 of you that are currently still watching. Make sure you do go and drop a like on the stream. and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't. It would be great to have you here every day with me. I go live at 12 o'clock UK time every single day, Monday to Friday. So yeah, it'd be great to have you here. We have plenty of people that are coming back every single day, but it's always good to see new regular faces too. We've got Raphael saying thank you. Since yesterday, I've been wearing I'm guessing holding longs on Bohm, Turbo, and X. It was a disaster, but think I survived. Yeah, just make sure obviously them lessons are learned. Any mistakes that you make, just make sure you take lessons from them and that they're worth something. But yeah, that's good to hear. Hopefully, you hit some better trades for the end of this week or into next week. Guaranteed way to make $1 million. Start with $1 billion and counter trade Stonksy. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. If you're gonna counter trade Stonksy, that's a way to definitely have a big drawdown for sure. But yeah, that's what we're looking at currently. What are we having a look on Bitcoin? Still green on Bitcoin. And yeah, Pepe is let's see on the 1 minute still. So currently it dropped off into the red and then it's currently back open green. So yeah, really good coverage today as well. We've got Lara saying signed up for Stonksy. Welcome to the Stonksy family. It's great to have you signed up with us. That's superb. If you've just done it now, I will give you access straight after the stream, or maybe one of my colleagues will get round to it before me. But you will have access very shortly, and it's great to have you on with us. Also, you'll have the link to the Discord in the welcome email that you'll receive once you've been granted access. So it'll be good to see you in the Discord, Lara. That will be great. But yeah, Pepe on the 1 minute from open. So this literally opened at 11:30 and it closed there at 1 o'clock, just before 1. So that's 1.5 open, 1.5 hours open on that green background. And that was for 9.5%. And currently it looks like it's going again. But Metis, TMG's investment is currently now above $50 and it's currently on an absolute rampage on the 1 minute. So that is superb. We've got Mr. Jailbreak You. Hello. I haven't seen you for a few days, or maybe I have. Can't remember, but I definitely remember your name. Can you share a list of resources we should look into being prepared for trading? Because only trusting Stonksy sounds fishy. Yeah, you could use go ahead over to the Crypto Saving Expert website. There's plenty of so for anyone maybe that's in Mr. Jailbreak You's position. I don't know if you're maybe new to trading. So Crypto Saving Expert have an academy where you can take courses, and it's from beginners all the way to intermediaries, and people who are good experienced. And the academy covers all things such as trading. It's got trading courses. It's got everything on there. And currently, they have an 80% discount on the community monthly plan, which unlocks some of the academy is free, and then some of it's behind a paywall. But you can get onto the community plan, which unlocks the academy and unlocks the CSE Discord as well. So that's not the Stonksy Discord. This is a different one. This is Crypto Saving Expert Discord, where TMG does his AMAs every week. He posts in his thoughts. He'll post in, altcoins maybe that he thinks has caught his eye. And currently that's on an 80% discount. So you can join that for just £20 a month. So that's, if you head over to Crypto Saving Expert, you go on the CSE Plus button, you select the community plan, but you have to make sure you're on the monthly one. So don't click the annual one. Make sure you click the monthly one. And if you use code, so I'll put it in the chat here. So this is the code for everyone who wants to know. It's Black80, and that's 80% off. So it's down to just £20 a month. So you can't complain with that, can you? Just £20 a month. So yeah, you can join on then. And then yeah, that unlocks all the courses. And there's trading courses on there. So yeah, if you maybe want to do that, Mr. Jailbreak You before you get Stonksy. But also, speaking of Stonksy, we'll be releasing a ton of back testing data and strategy data potentially at the end of this week, but definitely into next week. So that will all be going on the website. It'll all be public, back testing and strategy data. So there's more information for you. You'll be able to sink your teeth in. We've got Raphael saying, I'm still testing Stonksy and I still have a lot to learn. Will you take a look at XUSDT? I can do that for you. And yeah, don't rush into it. If you're a newbie and you're just getting started, take your time. There's no rush. So as we can see here today, we had the nice push up there on the 1 minute. It closed out. It did get a little bit more of a pump. It dropped back down and is currently in there. But if we have a look at maybe the high time frame, currently on the red on the 10-minute chart, it's currently caught a monster red background there. So we did have this green one which closed out at a slight loss. But then the good thing with Stonksy, like I've said a few times, is you can see loads of examples where it tries to protect your trading account for you. So for instance, it closed the green there, which was at a loss, from opening up here. However, it opened the red and then obviously has caught all this move down. Now, can you imagine if there was an indicator where that green background stayed open all the way down? That drawdown would have been huge. But Stonksy just cut the loss, cut the green background, entered the red, and then has ridden the trend all the way down, which is currently at a 14% drop, but as low as 20+%. So that's on the 10-minute. Let's have a look. Anything on the hourly? Yeah. So again, there you go. There's the hourly. So if anyone wants another superb example of Stonksy, so we had that was election week. It got into the green background, ran up for 477% open till close, but did go as high as 10x, 1,000+%. Absolutely massive run on Stonksy there on X. And as you can see, it got in right before the run. So that is really impressive. That's not one I've looked at myself yet. So that's really nice to see. And then obviously I had a couple of short-lived ones. Got into this red background, which closed for 11%. Got into another one, which looked like it closed break even. And then is currently in an 18% one. So if we go from open till close on all of them, you've got 477% minus, and then 11, and then 18. But you would imagine, sitting at a 10x there in a matter of days, it would be hard not to just manually shut that off and close it. But there's X for you, Raphael. We've got Mr. Jailbreak, you saying, okay, sure, I will just buy the academy courses and let my employer pay for it. Is that right? Well, I suppose it's always better when someone else doesn't pay. Try trading Bitcoin only with new to Stonksy to get a feel for how it operates on different time frames. I did a 16-hour session first day, only Bitcoin gives feels. Well, that's it. If you're just starting out, start with Bitcoin because, that's obviously the biggest one. It's the market leader. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with just trading Bitcoin if you wanted to. But, it's always good and then work your way down. Pepe going again. Yeah, Pepe's been insane today. If Stonksy is so accurate and reliable, why can't it automate trading? Is that the future plan? I would pay more. Yes. So for anyone who doesn't know, yeah, that's in the future plans is that there will be a bot that we will have as with our exchange partner that will be announced potentially tomorrow, potentially early next week. And yeah, the future plans for in the coming months is to have that where we'll connect to your exchange account. You can set it for, say, Bitcoin on the 1 minute or 3 minute or hour if you want. And then it will automate the trading for you. So it will open the trade when Stonksy opens on green or red background and then close, obviously, when that background finishes. So to answer your question, 41A1, yes, we are already covering that and it has been in talks already and it is in the plans. We've got Dave Cook saying, bought Stonksy this morning, waiting patiently like a kid at Christmas. I'll get round to it, mate, because I've been on stream probably. I will get round to it. As soon as the stream's done, I'll give you access. So do not worry, Dave Cook. It's not long till you get to open your present. So we got Raphael saying, thanks, no problem at all. Stonksy capped my entries on some altcoins as well. Superb. Well done, Sample. That's good to know. Hopefully you've made some nice profit. OMG, TMG, ETH is going, is it? Let's see. TMG's gone now. He had to go to an AMA. Let's see. So even on the 1 hour, it caught it nice. As you can see, ETH recently, it caught the monster run up and then caught some of the drops down. Obviously, we've had a few small choppy ones, but on the 1 hour, as you can see, it got into the green background this morning at 7 o'clock. So this was obviously a few hours before the pump. So on the 1 hour, currently 7% up, but on the 1 minute, yeah, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. And as you can see, Stonksy entered another green background after being red and is currently nicely up to. Let's have a look at Pepe's. Pepe's still going. Yeah, Pepe's up again on the 1 minute. So, yeah, we've had some superb runners today. But make sure everyone does go and drop the stream a like. And make sure you hit that subscribe account. Make sure you hit that subscription button, because we are marching towards 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which will be fantastic to hit. It'll be a big milestone. And do go and drop the X account to follow as well. Follow all things Stonksy. I've just dropped the link into the chat. If anyone doesn't have Stonksy and wants to sign up, you can click that link. That'll take you to the website. You can sign up on a monthly plan, an annual plan, or a lifetime plan if you really want to. Or you can hit the option to email in and you can pay for any of them plans in crypto if you want to pay in crypto instead. So you've got a variety of options. But if any of you are not signed up to Stonksy and you want to, the link is in the chat for you. And it would be great to have you over at Team Stonksy. And for anyone who didn't know, this week we released the Discord. So you get a link to join the Discord in with your welcome email. But yeah, so currently we're observing Pepe. We've got Crypto Coffee Club saying, was a pleasure joining today. Yeah, for anyone who's joined the stream after around a half an hour markish, we had Crypto Coffee Club on today, who has recently been putting out some really, really good crypto content, as well as covering Stonksy on some videos. He joined the stream in the first half. So everyone, if you joined the stream, recently, go back to the start and watch Crypto Coffee Club's walkthrough. He's a real Stonksy user who has developed his own strategy on how to trade Stonksy. And if you go and check out his YouTube channel, which is in the description below, or you can just type in Crypto Coffee Club, you'll see that he done a 1K to 10K account when he first started developing his Stonksy strategy, and is continuing to hit some real big trades, and is absolutely smashing it in terms of the market and utilizing Stonksy. So make sure you go and drop him a follow on X. You go and subscribe to his YouTube channel and give his videos a watch. Show him some love. Where he's going to be a resident co-host for me. He'll be on. We'll get him on, every couple of weeks. It'll be great to obviously, hear his progress. He can show us examples of trades that he's taken and just how, his trading's evolving using Stonksy. What season is it? I think you know what season it is, Crypto Bro. I think you know. Check Doge and analyze. Okay, that was very demanding of you, but okay, I'll do it. So currently on the 1 minute, we've not had too much on Doge on the 1 minute today. Pepe seems to have stole the show, doesn't it? But currently it is in the green background and is up. If we flick over to the 3 minute, caught some better ones today on the 3 minute. We had a couple of choppy ones, then we had a nice drop down. Another choppy one, another nice drop down, push back up, real nice push up there, followed by the drop back down, and then it's currently in the green background. So that's on the 3 minute. We've not got anything on the 10 minute. Have we got anything on the 1 hour? See, yeah, currently in a slight profit on the 10 minute. But as you can see, Doge, it had that absolute monster pump which Stonksy caught here. So it caught it down here, and it's just consolidating. It's a pretty normal after going. Hang on. This particular leg was, 100% ish, but over the weeks before that as well, it went from about 10 cents, didn't it, up to 40 plus. So this consolidation that we're seeing now is normal after it's just cooling off, just having a bit of ranging. But on the hour, yeah, there's not too much going on for Doge as a whole because, yeah, like I said, it is just in a bit of a cool-off period. Let's have a look at maybe the others. Let's have a look at any of the other big boys. Have we got Whiff? Is Whiff doing anything today? Whiff's up 8%. And again, you already knew. Stonksy, superb. Nice drop down there. Again, followed by another volatile drop down. Push back up. Nice push up here. Bit of sideways action. Back into the green background. Strong push up. and then we've just had a bit of flip flop in here. But that is some really good trades caught there by Stonksy today on whiff. Doge on the 5 minute. Okay, let me go. I don't think I checked the 5 minute, did I? Let me go and check the 5 minute for you. Yeah, it's a mixture, isn't it? Because it went green, and then we did obviously get the sell off at first, but it is in profit now. So that's nice to see. That's on the 5 minute. Anything on the whiff 5 minute chart? Nothing at the moment. But yeah, so we've had a really good stream today, guys, and girls. When I see a green background on one time frame and a red background on another, I get nervous. Don't trade. Any advice on which time frame to use which time frame? So first of all, it depends what type of trader you are. If you're looking for scalps, just focus on one. Focus on the 1 minute. If you can get in and out of them quickly enough, and obviously you're fine with your trading fees and risk management. But just focus on one time frame. Because obviously they all have different meanings. You know, say if Stonksy's green on the 10 minute, but red on the 1 hour, you know, they're completely different time frames. You know, it could still have a run on that particular color on a lower time frame, and then still make it on the 1 hour higher time frame one. But just focus on one. Just pick a time frame. Just say you're going to trade that time frame, and just try and make it work like that. You know, sometimes the less noise, the better. And you know, you're obviously giving yourself less noise by that. Or you know, if you're just looking to scalp, just pick like 2 or 3. So maybe just pick the 1 minute and the 3 minute, and just focus on them. In terms of scalping, and then don't look at any higher up, because there's no point if you're just scalping. Do you expect correction before 100k hits? I think that's interesting, because obviously I think at the current point, I think a lot of people in the market are kind of crying out for a pullback. I think everyone, obviously not everyone, but a large majority of people would love a pullback to say 80k ish, maybe a bit higher, to obviously for the option of buying again or getting long. So it's interesting to see whether the market will give it. Obviously, it would make sense because, you know, it's a huge level. It's historic. It's massively psychological as well. But it would be interesting to see, because I think that's what people want, isn't it? Everyone would love a pullback to long. So in terms of psychology, yeah, it maybe it might just carry on. But in terms of technicals, yeah, it would make sense for it to pull back at 100k. Got Stonksy on TradingView, but it says access error. Yeah, it's because you won't have been given access yet, Lara. I'm on stream, so I'll give you access as soon as I'm off. So you just have to bear with me. But you'll be given access as soon as, so either me or my colleague. Maybe my colleague will get to you beforehand. But literally, as soon as someone sees it, you'll have access. So, or if you've been given access, so technically, if you've been able to load it up, you actually will have been given access. Just reboot TradingView. So either log out and log back in, or just close it down and then reload it up. That tends to do the job. It's just it's a little bit of a bug in TradingView, where when you get an access to a new indicator, it tends to give you there's like a delay in TradingView unless you refresh. So try that. I wish I could pay with PayPal. Yeah, that's yeah. Can you not? So I don't know about PayPal. Can you not buy crypto on PayPal and then withdraw it and then do it that way? I don't know about PayPal. I know you can do that on Revolut. Could you not send could you not send money out of PayPal to somewhere else and then do it? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Yeah, we don't have PayPal Pay though. Okay. Dave, you actually traded with Stonksy? If so, how profitable are you? I trade when I can, me. So I'm not too much of like a fierce trader all day, because obviously I'm working at the same time. But when I do trade, I tend to be very sensible when I trade, yeah. So I'll pick ones that I'm confident in. So I'm profitable, like, yeah. I'm not exactly going to tell you how profitable I am, but yeah. And if you want to see just obviously overall Stonksy data, like I said before, we're going to be releasing a lot of back testing data and strategy data that we've pulled and put together for the users, and that's going to be going on the website. But you know, you can see obviously other people. You know, head over to the Stonksy YouTube channel after this. So I'm guessing you're already kind of on it, but you know, Save with Crypto, he's done a couple of videos on on trading Stonksy profitably with the videos he's put together for us. We've got obviously Crypto Coffee Club, who we had on today. He's done a couple of Stonksy videos. One of them was doing 1K to 10K. So, yeah. But what I will say to you, Mr. Jailbreak You, is there's a couple of things that you need to have. You could have, obviously, Stonksy is a superb indicator, really good. But you have to also have a couple of things tight when trading, such as your risk management. So, you need to obviously know when, if a trade goes against you, you're not going to lose too much. So have, your risk management tight. So you're not going to blow your account up. If you lose a trade, it's not the end of the world. And then, you can obviously still carry on trading. Obviously, you don't want to use too high leverage to the point where it's out of control and you just basically gambling. So there's a few things that you need to obviously have in place as well. It holds Bitcoin for 3 days before being able to trade it. Oh, does it? Yeah, I'm not too sure then. I'm in a short, need Bitcoin to fade away. What does Stonksy say on Bitcoin? Which do we always get the same red or green background every time frame? Does it change it? So Stonksy on Bitcoin is currently in no background on the 1 minute. It's currently still green on the 1 hour. So that's caught this nice move up on the 1 hour, on the 10 minute, and it's currently still green on the 10 minutes as well. But I am going to be leaving, guys, in 3 minutes. We'll have done an hour and a half then. So another big thank you to everyone who's joined and everyone who's watched it. Please, before you go, drop a like and subscribe. And I will pop the Stonksy link in one more time so you can go and sign up to Stonksy if you're not a member and you want to join. Like I say, you can go on there. There's a couple of plans to choose from. And if you want to pay in crypto, you can email in. Lara says it's working out. Yeah, good. So the reboot done it. Very good, very good. We got Crypto Life saying, hey, I was wondering if you enter trades on limit order or market when you use Stonksy. Personally, market, because the candle. So if we have a look, I'll just show you an example. So for instance, on this background here, the change from the red to the green here. So when this red ended here and the green started here, the green will have been solidified on this candle close. So the color is only concrete when the candle closes. So this candle would have closed here. And then obviously this one then would have been in green as well. But then once that closed, that's solidified. So then I tend to go, depending on obviously how the overall market and structure and things is looking like, if I want to enter a trade, I tend to just go straight away, particularly on the 1 minute. Because obviously, a lot of them are very short lived and you want to try and catch them as good as you can. But, some TMG has recommended that 12 o'clock UK time to 5, so then 5 hours are the best time to trade, particularly on the lower time frames. Sorry, I forgot to make my point, but basically you say 15-minute might be green, but 1 minute might be red, right? Yeah, that's entirely possible because they're completely different time frames, yeah. They're completely different time frames because you could get, the 15-minute could be green, which is in terms of, say it's been green for, say it's been green for 10, 15-minute candles, which is 150 minutes. Just because the 1 minute's red, that might be red for, say, 5 1-minute candles or 10. That's literally just a very small time frame because price goes up and down. Remember, Mr. Jailbreak You doesn't go up in one straight line or down in one straight line. It goes up and down continuously, especially on them lower time frames. So, for instance, the 10-minute here, you can see the 10-minute has been obviously grinding higher on here. But say here, it's very likely that the 1 minute on Bitcoin was red at this point, potentially. I haven't looked, but, and then just because that's red there, the 10 minutes is still green. And then obviously you would have got then the bounce back up. So yeah, it just differs because the different time frames. Peace. 100K today. Let's hope so. Check the China news. Oh, what's the China news? What's happened in China? All have red candle. Yeah, it's had a good move up, hasn't it? So it doesn't really surprise me. Thanks for the explanation, Dave. Okay, I understand. More than, yeah, that's fine. No problem. Like I say, if you've got any questions, you can always put them in and I'll always answer them to the best of my ability for you. But yeah, if you want to take advantage of Crypto Saving Experts discounts, it's Black 20, remember, Black 80. black 80. So yeah, you can then obviously access that academy that you're looking for in terms of, learning more. But yeah, thank you very much for joining, everyone. I'm going to end the stream now. We'll be going an hour and a half. I appreciate you all. And if you didn't catch the start of the stream, go back and watch the first half an hour, because we had Crypto Coffee Club on, who's a real Stonksy user, and he's developed his own Stonksy strategy in terms of trading the market with Stonksy and how he does it. It was a really, really good snippet of the live stream, and it's well worth watching. And make sure you go and follow him on Twitter and go and follow him on YouTube. His links are in the description. Yeah, really good guy, and we'll be having him on the stream again shortly in the near future. So yeah, go and catch the first half of the live stream. Go back to the start if you come in halfway through or whatever. Well worth it. Really good explanation by Coffee. And yeah, go and click his links that are down below in the description. So yeah, thank you for joining, everyone, and I will catch you all tomorrow for Friday's stream. It'll be another good one. And remember, 12 o'clock every day. So yeah, see you all tomorrow, and enjoy the rest of your day or evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. And remember, keep making profits. And if you haven't joined Stonksy, consider it. Right, see you all tomorrow.